We are back. Merry Christmas, everybody. To get the Webheads podcast, Marvel Comics event podcast. It is me, your boy, Steven. And here I'm with the guy that pushes on the doors that say pool, DeMarco.
One day they're going to open.
I don't think so, buddy.
Every door will open.
And back again for our Christmas special. We got Juan.
What's up? I'm back. Like I never left.
Merry Christmas, guys. Let's get started.
All right.
So,
this time we didn't read again. We didn't read like a full event.
No.
We're trying to keep it in the spirit of the season. You know, not to be too greedy. So we're gonna do.
We're here for the people.
Yeah.
We're here to give you what you want.
We're gonna read.
Stuff you don't.
What we read is just one shots. So pretty much it's just one contained story. No following up stories, or you don't have to read past stories or anything to get these. They're just here's the story. Here's what you get, and they're Christmas themed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Christmas themed. I'm ready for some tamales.
Ooh.
I don't care about any gifts.
I wouldn't mind some gifts.
I don't care about any gifts. Christmas isn't fun for me anymore.
It's
Zara
sad.
doesn't care about the presents that anyone gives her. I can't ask for anything like without feeling guilty. It's not the greatest time for me. But I also am just an old grumpy person.
Yeah.
As Ferrier would say.
I don't like the gift shopping part of the season, but I like, just that feeling of the season.
Yeah, it actually has gotten a little bit better lately with the Secret Santa stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because then you can just focus on the one person.
Yeah.
You have a list in front of you. You know what to get. You don't have to do what would this person like?
Mm.
And you end up getting in pajamas and they don't wear them.
I don't sleep.
What is it, pants? I'm not wearing this to sleep. Yeah, it's gotten better. Zara's still not at that point where she cares to sit in front of everybody and open presents.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I'm just waiting for the time where she's waking me up at like 4:00 in the morning. Like, it's Christmas. Let's go.
Do you remember when we started feeling like that? Or like when
we were feeling excited?
Yeah, or like when we were just like, it's time to wake up. It's time to wake up.
I remember being pretty young doing that. But there was just a few years there where Dad was like, it's 7:00 in the morning. And it's like, man, you're always up early. What's the issue here? You're up at 5:00.
The one day out of the year when I want to be up,
Yeah.
You don't want to be up.
Yeah, get up. Come on, man. And I think there was one year where I can't remember if it was you or Janae that woke up at like, it was like 3 or 4 in the morning. And it was like, it's Christmas. And even Mom was like, no, it's time for you to go to sleep. Set your alarm for 8:00. We'll do it then. But that was wild.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah, I always those times are fun. I think that's why I still like it, just because I think of like the mystery of waking up, or I still think about like the gifts that we got when we were younger, and just like how like cool it was to see like, oh, we got this thing, or now we have this.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Let me stop being ungrateful. Christmas is actually pretty fun. Christmas is probably my favorite time of the year. And I look forward to it because like Christmas is really the only time during the year where all of us can get together and spend like a good majority of the afternoon with each other.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I look forward to it. But I could, if we were only doing just that, just getting together and just kicking it, eating dinner, it'd be perfect for me. I could care less about the gifts. Because I'm not a selfish person. I'll buy my own things. Don't worry about it.
I mean,
Even though we still get stockings from Grandma every year.
what about you, Juan? How do you feel about the season?
I love Christmas. Favorite holiday, favorite time of the year. Everything is all done up with like lights and everything. Nighttime is the best time around Christmas time too.
Yeah.
The presents situation is a lot easier than what it was when I was a kid. Instead of, or even a couple of years back where you had to buy presents for everybody.
Yeah.
Now we just do Secret Santa
Yeah.
and buy one present for one person.
Yeah.
X amount of dollars. It makes
Yeah.
it so much easier to shop. You have a list too that you get to work off of, not kind of just guess.
It's perfect.
And then even at Brenda's house, we do a white elephant. So also just one present, bring it, and then you get to see what kind of other cool presents people brought. So I like that a lot.
Yeah, I like when you do something with like your family, but then you also have like something like on the side with like friends or like other people, and yeah, you get to see how other people get to run their Christmas, or even like white elephant exchanges. It may not be something you want, but like, hey, now you have a bottle opener that also sings or something. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't want this, but hey, I got it.
I've been trying to get Fariel's family to do Secret Santa, and they did it last year with us. So it's perfect. I was like, yes, just one gift. And then this year, like a few of them were like, I'm not doing Secret Santa this year. Fuck. I got to get gifts for everybody? Nah. I'm just going to figure out how to cook something. That's going to be my contribution.
Just make cookies and just put those in a container, and there you go.
Yeah, a few years ago, I tried to make mac and cheese. I was like, don't worry about the mac and cheese this year, guys. I'm going to make it. Because I saw this recipe on TikTok, and it shit looked good. I fucked that thing up bad. That shit was a brick. That thing was horrible. And now they won't stop talking shit about me. Every time a birthday or holiday comes out, they're like, yeah, I don't care what we do, just don't let him make mac and cheese. So this year I got to redeem myself.
And make mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Just have a Rocky montage in the kitchen of just you
Just me sweating over the stove, just pouring over the stuff in the
tasting it. This is trash. And you throw it off the stove.
pot. Get this out of here.
You like turn to the glass on the sliding door and just like crying. I can't do it.
One tear pouring down my cheek. Why am I doing this? But yeah, like you said, this week we're doing some one shots. Mm-hmm. Just a few quick ones. Get in and out. Mm-hmm. I did two. One smaller one. I'll just run through it, and then a little bit of a longer one with one of my favorite characters, Dr. Doom. But the first one I did, it was the Merry X-Men Holiday Special.
I can just hear the jingle bells as you said that.
Yeah. So on this one, it was 25 holiday tales for each day from the 1st to the 25th of December. And there was just a few random things in there. We got Kitty Pryde celebrating Hanukkah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. She was celebrating Hanukkah and working on her plans to run for president.
Was that something we had to read before?
Nope. These are all kind of like annuals where it's just like nothing is pertaining to the actual story.
Okay.
Yeah. So she's working on running for president. Deadpool and Jean Grey are breaking the fourth wall and trying to figure out why they're together for Christmas. Iceman is playing White Elephant with the youngsters at the mansion. Glob Herman, if you know who he is.
That's like he's just like a
He's
glob,
big.
and he has just like the eyes.
Eyes, and you can see his skeleton through the glob. Yeah. So Glob Herman's sitting under the mistletoe that he hung by himself. And she's just sitting there waiting.
Waiting for the next one to come.
Yeah.
That's sad.
And that was on like the 23rd day. And then we get this guy Arcade. You know him?
Yeah, the murderer.
Yeah. So Arcade made a murder mall, and he trapped Jubilee and her baby inside of it. Surprisingly, they made their way out. And that was it. Yeah, I wasn't going to go through all 25 days.
Everyone's favorite, this guy's always in season, always
sorry.
happy.
Mine was 2018.
Oh, fairly recent.
Yeah.
So I read Punisher, Silent Night. And I'll just read the about for this one. It says, holiday one-shot, ready for a little holiday cheer? No? Neither is Frank Castle. He's more interested in tracking down a mob rat in the witness protection program and punishing him. But to do that, he's going to have to face his greatest foe. Hint, he's fat, dresses in red, and sports a white beard. That doesn't happen in this book.
What the hell?
So, it opens with, let me set the tone for you. A cold winter night in New York, near the docks. You see Frank Castle on the top of a roof with a sniper rifle, just staring at these mob goons. And he's talking to himself about the feel of a trigger on his finger. And how
The cold touch of the trigger.
yeah. So he's watching these dudes. There's 3 of them, and he's trying to figure out some information on where to find somebody. He takes 2 of them out in one shot, which leaves 1 guy. And while this guy is trying to get away, he jumps around the corner and stabs him in the spleen. And that's how he gets his information from.
That'll do it.
And instead of the guy's like, he's like, okay, so are you gonna? Because Frank tells him, he's like, if you remove this knife, you're gonna die. You're gonna bleed out. So the guy, after he gets all the information, the guy's like, so are you gonna take the knife out of me, or are you just gonna shoot me? And he's like, neither, and pushes him to the cold river just so he can drown to death. Like, just very cheery in this Christmas issue. And so he gets the information he needs, and pretty much there was a crime boss who got arrested and put in jail because someone snitched who was also in the mob. And then the one that went to jail was murdered in jail. So his son, who's still out, wants revenge on whoever snitched. But who snitched got put in the witness protection program. So they're kind of waiting on, or trying to figure out where he is. Frank goes to the mall to get some information from the mall Santa, who is this hideous looking like ex-mobster. And Frank literally chokes the guy with Christmas lights in the middle of the mall and hangs him there until he gets the information that he wants. And so he kidnaps this guy. They find out that the snitch is coming out of witness protection program to go to the orphanage that he grew up in, and he's going to try to do some nice things for the kids and everything. So Frank and the mall Santa go there, and pretty much Frank just uses these kids as forced labor. He knows the goons are going to come here to kill this snitch, so he has the kids create snowmen in the front of the orphanage. So when they come in, and so they line up 8 snowmen, and he stuffs them with claymores. And so
that reminds me of that episode of The Office where Dwight sets up all those snowmen in the parking lot.
Oh, and Jim's like freaked out.
He's like, just go to the car. Go to the car. Start it.
And then, so the goons show up. Frank blows all of them up. He saves the snitch. But, oh no, so he blows him up. The son of the crime boss that was murdered, he tries to run away. Frank chases after him in a sleigh with reindeers, because that's how he got to the orphanage in the first place.
The sleigh?
With him and the mall Santa had a sleigh with 2 actual reindeers. And this orphanage is like in the cuts of New York, not like in the city. It's in upstate New York. So I don't know if they took these reindeer all the way from New York City all the way to the upstate, but they got them there. And so he chases after the mob boss, and the mob boss is actually, he crashed his car into the lake, and so he's like on the edge of the ice, like, help me. And Frank just like drops the knife on the ice, which makes it crack, and the guy drowns. Then he goes back to the orphanage, gets the snitch, and because the snitch actually kills the mall Santa as well.
I would not want to spend Christmas with Frank Castle.
And so yeah, he does that. He kills the mob boss, and he has a snitch now, and he's planning on taking him somewhere too. He's just dragging him out the orphanage. And let me get to that part because I forgot what happens. And yeah, so Frank goes back to the orphanage. He sees that the snitch had actually killed the mall Santa, so he drags him out and shoots him dead in the face as the kids watch.
Perfect.
And Merry Christmas to all the young ones.
Yeah.
From Frank Castle.
He probably ruined those kids' lives.
Yeah, I mean, it was
you
bad
think-
enough you're an orphan.
Yeah, bad enough you're an orphan, but on one year for Christmas, you saw a man get shot in the face.
And was just left at your orphanage.
Yeah.
Where the only adult seen here is the father that like works there, and he looks old and frail. So I'm pretty sure he's not gonna move that body, which means the kids are probably gonna move that body.
These kids don't even know what to do in that situation. That's messed up.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Merry
You
Christmas.
filthy animal.
All right, so mine wasn't as dark.
Yeah, that got pretty.
I probably should have picked these before and just let you pick from one.
Yeah, I didn't think about that before.
So mine was a Marvel Digital Holiday Special with Doctor Doom.
Dr. Doom.
Doctor Doom. So we start off, we see a young Doctor Doom, and he's upset because all the kids in Latveria are all singing Santa's praises. And he's not happy about being upstaged by anyone. And this happens every year, and this is going to be the last year it's going to happen.
You said this was a young Dr. Doom?
Yes.
It's like a kid.
Yeah. But he's not happy about Santa doing this.
So he's like, I'm tired of people loving this guy. I want
Yeah.
people to love me year round.
This happens every year. Why does this keep happening? So so he waits outside for Santa to come around, and he starts shooting Santa out of the air.
Oh, this is the real Santa.
Yeah, and the real Santa.
Oh, okay.
Claus. And so he tries shooting Santa out of the air. He puts bear traps on top of roofs. And he gets bested every time. Nothing's working. And then this year he decided he's going to invite all the kids in Latveria to stay at his castle until Christmas. So December rolls around. He's like, hey, you guys are going to spend all the time in Chris.
That's not creepy at all.
Yeah, they're all kids, I guess, so it works out. So it's like, until Christmas, you guys are gonna stay here. That way, I can trap Santa when he comes to deliver all their presents. Right? He doesn't say that to the kids, but that's what we get. So when Santa finally arrives at Doom's fireplace, he goes down, but on the way down, he has to avoid chainsaws, flames, metal stakes, and electricity, all going down the fireplace. Doom set this guy up to freaking die. And he still comes out unscathed. And then after he gets out of the fireplace, he's gathering himself, getting himself ready to deliver some presents. And something catches his eye. Santa Claus catches his eye. He looks over, he sees a glass of milk and cookies on the table.
Can't resist.
You can't resist that. You gotta take it, especially if you're Santa Claus. So he makes his way over to the milk and cookies, and then down comes a metal cage over the top of him, because who didn't see that coming, right? And then on the rooftop, we see explosions and gunfires aimed at the elves that were in the sleigh. And then we see Doom reaching into Santa's bag because he believes that whatever he wants to pull out of there, he's going to be able to do it. Whatever he most desires, he's going to be able to pull out of that bag, right? And then he thinks it could be a gauntlet. It could be the power cosmic, because Santa just has that. But instead, he pulls out a lump of coal, And and through the metal cage, Santa says, "Hey, that bag only gives gifts to good girls and boys, not villains." So basically, not you, Doom. And then Doom is just tired of the games, so every gun that he has, he points at Santa Claus, and he says, "This is your last day doing this. You're gonna be Santa no more."
Here's your notice.
Yeah. And then Santa pulls out one last stop, and then he gives Dr. Doom a present. And it's actually a really nice present. It's a pendant with a picture of a younger Dr. Doom, Victor, whatever you want to call him, and his mom. And it's inside the pendant. So the Doom was like, okay, well, that was actually really nice. So now Doom is like, he's backing off. He has a full heart of joy now. And the love in his heart changed his plans. So he lets Santa go under one condition. He says, you can continue to deliver gifts to all these kids, but every gift has to, instead of saying from Santa, it has to say from Doom with love. And Santa says, all right, well, as long as I can leave safely. And then that was it.
That was actually better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it was pretty
That
good.
seems enjoyable.
Yeah. I think that was a good way to...
Yeah,
That's
I'm glad I didn't go last.
And that was all I had for our little Christmas episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a short one.
Yeah.
We just wanted to put something out there, let you guys enjoy the holidays, and
let you enjoy some Marvel comics for the holidays.
yeah. And again, if you want to read these, head to the Marvel Unlimited app.
Marvel Unlimited app.
Promo code Webheads. It won't work.
It won't
but
work.
You can try.
Keep trying it, and maybe if enough of you guys try it, maybe they'll finally hit us up. Like, why do you guys keep telling people to do this?
There's been an uptick in promo codes Webheads for some reason.
Did somebody post something somewhere? I don't get it. So, I forgot to say this on the last episode, so I'll do it here.
Give me some sugar.
I got some sugar to give out here. Shout out to the few people in Mexico that have been listening to this.
Oh, are those our cousins?
No.
Oh,
For some reason, we have gained probably 15 different followers from Mexico in the last week.
damn.
And they're actually listening. So thanks. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to those maybe one or two people from Brazil and Australia that are listening, and the rest of you dummies in America.
Yeah, we love all you webheads out there.
All you webheads. We're almost at the end of the year at this point. So stay safe. Merry Christmas. Happy belated Hanukkah? Is that a thing you can say to somebody?
Sure. I mean, you can say Happy Hanukkah at any time.
Yeah, but it doesn't make sense if you...
Well, if I don't see you until the next Hanukkah, or what if I don't see you?
This can't be hey, why are you late to class? Well, I'm early for tomorrow.
Hey, I'm not going to see you until after Hanukkah, so Happy Hanukkah.
Yeah, but if I don't see you if I don't say anything before then, before Hanukkah rolls around, what do I say after?
Did you enjoy your Hanukkah?
Oh yeah, let's engage with everybody. Did you guys enjoy your Hanukkah this year? I hope you did.
I hope you had 8 crazy nights.
Yes. I don't know. Happy Kwanzaa. I don't think it passed.
I think it would be the day after this comes out.
Let's see. No. What did I say? Oh, happy Kwanzaa, everybody. It is coming up pretty quickly after this episode. It is the 26th.
Oh, yeah, I knew it was right after or right before.
I know the date changes every year, so that's why I was confused.
Oh.
But I think
Then I
last year
guess
was the
I don't know.
29th of December.
Okay, well, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah. If you don't celebrate any holidays, Happy whatever day you're listening to this.
Yeah.
Enjoy it. Live your life to the fullest. People love you.
People love you.
Don't forget
we
that.
love you. And things, it sometimes seems bad, and
And it is.
sometimes
Deal
it
with
is. But it's whether it's bad or not, or whether you feel like it is, or the people that you're trying to talk to try to downplay it. You always got somebody to talk to, and you can reach out to us anytime if you feel like it. If you just want to talk. At least me.
Yeah, I was about to say, you just threw me
Yeah.
out there.
That's, you know what? That's what you get for telling people to say peanut butter that time. If they wanted to. You know how many people hit me saying peanut butter when I told them explicitly not to say that shit to me?
I forgot about that.
Gabe hit me one day and he just messaged me peanut butter and didn't say anything for like another 15 minutes. I was like, what the? Okay. And because he didn't listen to it for like 3 or 4 weeks after. So I was like, I don't know what this is about, but okay. I thought he was just like, maybe he meant to say something else. Nah. Then he finally came in, and then I was like, oh shit. Yeah, okay, I remember.
Okay, if you made it this far in this episode, message me on Instagram and say Cocoa Puffs.
At DeMarco_Lamont, message him saying Cocoa Puffs. I promise you. I just said that I will listen to whatever you guys have to say. If you message me Cocoa Puffs, I'm not. I promise you that.
Yeah, Cocoa Puffs. Just in the message, just say Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah. Don't even message the Webheads podcast and do that. Don't.
Who runs that one?
I do.
All notifications on his phone.
Why does this keep popping up? Because I know that what's going to happen. Everybody's going to do this way after. It's going to be like February when people are messaging me with Cocoa Puffs.
I'm going to forget.
Yeah, I hope you do. And then everybody messages you. But yeah, that was our Christmas special. We'll be back next week. Right before New Year's. We're not doing a New Year's special. But we'll be back right before New Year's rolls around.
Taking a vacation.
That's what he says. We're going to be right back the week after that, too. Get in the office. This isn't remote work.
Grandma just kicks us in here and locks the door.
Yeah. Grandma makes us record this every week. We don't want to do this podcast.
If you're not going to spend time with me, you're going to at least stay in my house.
Yeah. And Stan's just out there being out loud, clanging stuff, reading the newspaper, smacking it on the counter.
His pots and pans. Ding, ding, ding.
How good are those microphones? From through the door, it just sounds like he's mumbling.
Yeah, but it's still clear.
Yeah. All right, that is the end of the Webheads podcast this week. Like I said, we'll be back next week for our last episode of the year.
Yep.
Of the calendar year.
That's how it goes.
Yep. Thanks for coming, guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks, Juan, for being here for a second week.
Yeah, I just sat here this time. Sorry.
Sat
Sat there in silence.
He came, he said hi. Waited till the end to say something again. But thanks for coming.
Appreciate
Thanks for having
it.
me.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have your brother here on the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to stop by.
Yeah.
We'll try to figure out where we can fit everyone in.
Yeah.
What special or what episode's good for everybody.
Memories not guaranteed. X.
And that one can be remote. You know, you just call in and
Yeah.
be all good.
And I can record on here. And that way, at least you guys don't have shitty audio from the phone.
Oh, yeah.
I'll just send it over.
That's my hope one day to have everyone in the same place without the phone calls.
Yeah.
Yeah, they sound kind of bad.
Yeah, I know.
The ones you guys have been doing lately haven't been that bad.
Okay.
Hold on, let me... yeah, so thanks, guys. We see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace.